Morning, folks. Well, I'm out here about to start preparing this ground for the corn. So I have to move all of this cow manure, spread it out over there, and then till it into the ground. That's what I'll be working on this morning. Getting that all spread out and tilled in, and get ready for planting some corn. Well, I've got to take a stop from plowing. Right down in here, started smoking, started binding up. So I've got to take that apart and see what's going on. So I'm going to have to change from my plow to my disc to get this ground prepared, because I need to get these seeds in the ground. The fun continues. I have put out all that cow manure, and I've come through and plowed it and disc it all in. So I've got some spots where still got some little patches of green grass, but looks as if it's about to rain. It's a little overcast, so I wanted to get this done before the rain comes and back it gets wet and soggy again. So now that I've got this plowed up, disc up, I'm going to see if I can get some corn down in here this evening or this afternoon before the rain comes. So that'll be good. Get some corn in right before a good rain. So let's see if we can get to that. Well, in preparation for planting my corn seeds, I went out and bought a garden seeder. So we'll put this together and see exactly how it operates. Get this box open. See what all we got in here. Instructions. Who used those? Back in the box. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that there is what it looks like. We're going to put this, just get this all assembled. Got my toolbox there. I think we've got everything we need right there. Let's see. Garden seed row planter with fertilizer hopper and row maker. Okay. Looks straightforward. Let's put it together and see how she rolls. This is pretty neat. These are the wheels to put out the different seeds. There is sunflower, cucumber, corn, small beans, small peas, beets, radish, turnip, mustard, lettuce, carrots, kale, cauliflower, peppers, onions, celery, spinach, a whole lot of stuff for that one. This one is baby lima beans. This one is medium peas. This one is sweet corn. So we have a sunflower, cucumber, corn, and then we have a sweet corn. So that's the one I'll be using. Okay, we have it all put together, and this here's the bag to put all these wheels on, and this just clips right up here. There you go, you have it. It's all put together. Now we're going to put some corn in the hopper and go ahead and give it a test run, see how it rolls and see what shakes out. Let's go. Well, I'm running into one snag with this doohickey. The wheel is working fine. I put the corn in here. It drops down. It's supposed to come out, but it's not. It's collecting in this tube. So for some reason this tube seems to be blocked. So I'm gonna have to clear this out and see what's going on with that tube, why the corn is backing up in there. It seemed to be pinched, so I probably have to clear it out. Okay, so we're back here where we're gonna be planting this corn. I've got the seeder here that I've just put together. It had a little kink in the tube. It wasn't dropping the corn seeds, but I've got it all cleared out. I played with it in the garage and it was dropping seeds properly. So we'll go ahead and load it up with some seeds and see if we can get a few rows planted out here. Well, I was having some issues in the cornfield where the wheels were just not turning properly. So I brought it up here to the garden, trying to get it to work here in the garden. It still didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was having a lot of difficulties with it. It was getting stuck a lot, wheels bogging down. So we've got to change gears and do something different. Now we have the cornfield. It's all plowed up and ready. I had to use a disc on the big tractor. My big plow got into a bind, so I have to get that looked at. Then I had to use the small disc, well, the big disc on the small plow on the smaller tractor. So I've got the ground all ready to go. I started using the seeder that I bought from Tractor Supply, but that was going nowhere fast. So now what I'm thinking, I'm going to have to rig together something where I can cut my rows, and then I'll just come through and hand plant the seed. So that's what we're looking at now, but we're getting it. Well, we're out here on the cornfield and it's awfully windy, but that seeder that I bought from Tractor Supply, no grado, didn't work very well. It was a fight, so I had to stop using that. I'm going to package it up and take that back to them. But a good buddy of mine, he had an old seeder in his barn that he had bought from an auction a few years ago. I went ahead, picked it up, tinkered with it a little bit, and got it working a bit. Let's have a quick look at it. So this is a John Deere seeder I've attached to the tractor. Pretty much the way it works. These wheels here, as they turn, there's a gear sprocket around here, and then you come here, that turns this main bar, which in turn hits another sprocket here, and these now turn. These have corn in it, so we put corn in here, and it turns, and as it turns, it catches corn in those little holes, and it dispenses it out onto the ground. Now I'm having some little bit of issues with it, but we'll see exactly how it works, and we'll just take our chances with it. So we can see here it's putting the corn out, but I was expecting it to put the corn out about an inch into the ground. So it's putting the corn right on top of the ground, and I'm trying to get it to go deeper. Unsuccessfully, I don't see the adjustment for it. So I'll take a few passes with this seeder, and then we'll look and see what we get in a week or two. So I've already made one turn of the outer loop, and now I'm in one row or two rows, and I'm making an inner turn. So I'll just get out here and I'll zigzag throughout the field, planting the corn with this seeder machine, this corn planter machine. And then, hey, we'll just leave it up to the good Lord above. Today it's a bit overcast, a bit windy. We're supposed to have some rain this weekend. So that's how it goes in operation. As I was saying, as those outer wheels turn, it turns this first bar with that gas system in the middle there. It then turns the sprocket for the corn, and that sprocket there dispenses the corn. We've got it all set up. We've got it going. We know the seeds are dropping out, so that's good. But this is what we have to work with. So we are finished planting our corn. Just hurry up and wait now. Hurry up and wait.